It's Texarkana game day, and it is Friday. We are getting ready for some Arkansas High Razorback football. We've got Coach Barry Norton with us. Coach, we appreciate you taking time to talk with us.
Well, it's that time of year, so I appreciate being here with you guys and getting to talk about our football team and finally getting to play.
What year is this for you?
35.
Wow.
And so, Coach, tonight going to Paris, going to play the first game of the season, first regular season game. Let's just start off. Give us a little preview of what y'all are looking forward to tonight.
Well, first ball game, there's going to be some mistakes. We don't have too many. We've got a lot of young faces out there, new faces that'll have to go out there and play, and hopefully we'll keep that as clean as we possibly can. I want to see a great effort. I want to see us execute, but I want to be a tough football team and be physical in the game, because that's what this is going to be. They're a wing T football team, and their splits are about that wide, and it's every man for himself out there. So that's what I told the guys. Who's going to have the most grit and who will fight harder for their space is who will win the ball game. So It'll be exciting. It'll be fun. We're looking forward to it.
Coach, 7-1 last year, 3-0 record in conference. Had a lot of games canceled from COVID. So not as much experience even for the returning starters as you probably like. But what are some areas that your team's progressed a lot this offseason that you've been happy with?
Well, I think the thing that our football team's going to be is going to be built around is being a big physical team. We're going to be really big in the offensive line. We've got two guys that'll be 3-year starters in the offensive line, and we're big. I think we've done a good job in the weight room. We've gotten big and strong. So I think that's going to have to carry us. On the defensive line, we're the same thing. We're going to be big up front. And our skill group's going to be young. So we're going to have to lean on the run game as much as possible early and develop those young guys. Here's the thing with a young guy. You've got to get them some confidence in what they are, because they're really skilled, really talented. They just don't know for sure if they can do it or not.
Yeah.
Now, they won't ever tell you that. They'll always act cool and act like they can. They're going to fail some, and that's okay. But as they go out and get more experience, they're going to become better players. As they begin to get better, then our football team will get better. Yeah. So experience is the thing we need, and just go out and play and have some fun.
Speaking of guys getting better, I came out to practice this summer, and we had a little conversation about quarterback Leighton Lammers. How did he progress, and how did he come out of this camp?
Leighton is a completely different kid just because he's been in the fire before. He's played a lot of snaps, and he throws the ball beautifully. So we want to see a growth in him on being able to lead the team a little bit more. Last year he was young and scared to death, and learning how to play the position, and did a good job for us. And we really expect anytime your quarterback's back is a great thing. So that will help us tremendously. It'll help the young guys going through it, and he'll be able to manage a game and lead a game. And so we're excited about having some veteran there, and so that's exciting for us. And Ty Wade is back with us. Ty didn't play football last year. Big baseball guy. He's committed to the University of Arkansas in baseball, and we kind of tricked him into getting back out there. And literally, we came out because we needed more arms. We needed, Leighton throws so many balls in practice. We just need more arms out there to throw. And he came out and threw, and he enjoyed it, and went through all the drills, never put pads on or anything. And then one day we had a little scrimmage. Leighton was actually out that day, so he ran some of the drills for us and ran the scrimmage. He threw 2 or 3 touchdown passes and realized he liked it and got back out there with us. So it gives us some depth there, and he's a good player. He's just having to catch up on learning and doing everything, but he's a really smart kid. So
he obviously hasn't been hit from the blind side yet.
That's right. And we're going to try to keep him that way. That's the goal, is keep everybody upright. So
is he going to get that itch? Is he going to want to play once the Friday night lights come on? Y'all going to slip him in somewhere else?
Yeah, I think he'll play. When we get a chance to. I think he'll get some snaps. And like I told you, I'm not going to put him out there if he's not ready. Obviously, if something happens and an injury occurs and he has to play, he's going to play. And he'll have he does not lack. I mean, he probably knows the offense, 85% of it. We'd fit it to his skill set and what he's comfortable with. But I wouldn't have any hesitation playing him. He'll just have to get out there and get in the action. So we're excited to have it. But it gives us some depth there, and a quality depth there. And so that helps us. It makes it a little more comfortable for a coach to have some depth at quarterback. You always want as many good ones as you can.
Yeah. Been going to be throwing the ball to Logan and Ricky. How they progressed?
Good. Ricky's really long. Played defensive back last year. We had a lot more skill. He'll play both ways some. So we'll try to find that magic number of snaps he can play. on both sides of the ball. So he's providing some depth for us there, or starter position there. And Logan Williams is everything. I mean, Logan has played tailback. He's played some snaps at quarterback. And if we're in an emergency situation, he would be our third quarterback. He plays defensive back. He plays in the slot. He plays out wide. He plays safety. He'll play some corner. He plays everywhere. We had him at linebacker yesterday.
I like that kid a lot.
Oh, he's a great kid, good player. He'll be a punt returner, kick returner. He'll do a little bit of everything. So those guys are, I mean, they're valuable, and they've got to bring those young guys along with them. And I think they will. They've done a good job of leading that thing. So Luke Paxton is another kid that played last year that's going to help us at wide receiver. Really, really talented kid. Really good baseball guy. You know, he's committed to UALR in baseball. But he can run. I mean, he's a guy that may catch the hitch and have a little wiggle and make somebody miss and outrun everybody. So those three guys are the old guys. Those young ones, we'll talk about them when they do something.
Yeah.
They're going to be okay, though. We've got some good young guys that are going to be good players.
I know you're a big fan of Johnny Murphy as well as Game Day is. He's going to be a cover boy for us on several of our promotional items. Yeah. What's your expectation for him as a leader for your program?
Johnny has done a really good job. Number one, he's a really, really bright kid, really great student. He is the epitome of what a student athlete's supposed to be. He's excellent in the classroom. He's always where he's supposed to be, doing what he's supposed to do, and he's a very gifted player. I mean, he's a big kid, really skilled guy, and he's a good leader, and he's learning how to lead. You know, last year we had Galen Williams. Galen was no doubt who the guy in charge of that offensive line was. Now Johnny's trying to take on that role, and he's trying to figure out how to best lead. He and Miles McBay, the other returning starter, both of them will do a great job in that part of it. So they've done a good job of leading, and we'll probably end up playing a couple of sophomores in the offensive line. But the good thing is everybody's athletic and they're big. We've got to get out there and see if they like bumping heads.
Coach, coming into the first game tonight, getting ready for Paris, how does your team look coming out of camp for this first game? Is everybody healthy? You got anybody that's not going to play this week, or?
No, we should be healthy. Everybody's, you get the bumps and bruises from camp, but you need to have those. You know, you need to look under. There's a couple of cuts on you, and if you hadn't practiced well enough. So, no, but we're healthy, and I think we're ready to go. I think our kids are prepared, and we just got to go learn, play hard together. Every team's new. You know, every team, every year. I don't care. There's going to be pieces that have to fit together, and how they play with one another, and I think this group will do just fine.
Before we get out of here, let's talk about the defense a little bit. Christian Torres, he's coming off the edge for you along with Kendarius Nash. How are those guys going to hold up this year?
Doing good. Torres, this will be his third year on varsity. Big, 6'4", 250, 260. Really quiet kid. Good football player. He's big. He'll set the edge, and we'll need it tonight. Because everything they're going to do, they're going to block down, pull, and he needs to anchor that edge for us. He and Darius Hill will be the other defensive end. Both guys have played a lot, very active, and they're going to be good football players for us. So, and they've got to lead that teteam. You know, with Ricky in the back end, those guys up front, and Logan in the back end, and some of those guys playing, they're going to have to be the guys. He is almost unblockable when he's going hard and going full speed, which I expect him to do every snap. But he's so big and long and has played enough snaps that he'll be hard to handle.
All right. Well, Coach, man, we appreciate your time. Best of luck at Paris tonight. You can catch the game on 98.7 with Texarkana Radio, or download Texarkana Radio app to follow the Hogs tonight. Guys, anything else?
That's it.
All right,
Good
go
luck tonight
Hogs.
in Paris, Coach. We look forward to seeing you back in Texarkana next week.
Well, thank you very much. We're looking forward to it.